with that, Dan, maybe I can just briefly hand over to you for a quick question which you wanted to raise. Let me just quickly bring that up. Dan, are you there?
Yes.
And that's Dan Abograph, just in order to avoid any kind of confusion.
Sure, Hans, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes. So you had a question for the audience during the break, while folks who maybe are not in need of a beer or a coffee, or depending on what time of day it is in the respective places, which we may want to have an answer later on.
Okay, and you may have the slide that shows it.
I do, and you should hopefully see it. Do you, or do you not?
I do not.
Ah, that's too bad. Let me just quickly see why you. Oh, I see. I failed to click the share button. Here we go. There's the question. Is it up?
It is. If folks want to write the answer in the Q&A, but Hans, you might just want to switch pretty quickly, though. Maybe we'll just run through both questions right away.
Yeah, we can do that. That leaves me with the challenge of showing the next question without showing the answer. Hang on. Okay, I can. Here we are, and let me show the next question.
Oh, that's this one, but that's okay.
Oh, hang on. That was not what was exactly.
Well,
this was.
We can stop here. So
that was it. So I messed it up.
So interestingly, map is literally comes from the Latin mappa mundi, the world on a napkin. So in case anyone ever asks you where that term comes from, now you know.
Yeah, actually, I did not know that. So thanks for enlightening me here. But then that gives us the opportunity to move straight to the next question.
Okay, and this question, actually, I had seen the map related to this question a long time ago. Our colleague, I think our colleague Albert Godfrin shared it a long time ago, but I've never forgotten this because it's so interesting. And it really shows the usefulness of maps in terms of spatial analytics and how much you can learn from a map very quickly. So, and you know, Hans, I don't mind if we go right to the answer, if we give people a few minutes to think about it and show it right before Nick's talk.
Yep, so that just to give Nick a chance to set up his session, here we go. The answer is this one.
Which is really interesting. So here we have a map that shows there's really no one answer when you're in France in terms of how many cheek kisses you should give. Anywhere from 1 to 5 times, which if you're in Corsica, you get to kiss a lot, I guess.
That's probably the case, yes. So you can save, just by using that map, you can save yourself from quite some embarrassment. You know, if you know how many kisses are appropriate or required.
Yep, don't go to a place that expects 1 kiss and give them 5 times because they may take offense.
Oh, yes, or vice versa. It also could cause confusion. All right, Dan, thanks a lot for putting this together. Let me just quickly stop sharing here, and in the remaining 3 minutes, let's see that we get Nick set up. I can see Nick, you're there. Can you? We hear you. Yes, we can hear you. That's good to start with.
So, share my screen?
Yep. Do you want to go ahead? Then we can give people another 2.5 minutes for a very short bio break or a cup of coffee or whatever. So, right, that brings us to the next presentation. We still have another 2 minutes, so time to sit back, relax. I've not yet posted the link to the LinkedIn group. So let me just, while everybody is waiting, let me just quickly post that in the chat. It is actually among the links which I have put into the A&D Slack channel. But let me just copy it here so that everybody has access to it. Okay, this is where you can join the Oracle Spatial Graph LinkedIn group, which is jointly maintained by the Oracle Spatial Graph SIG and us. And I mean, just to re-emphasize that, right? All of the SIG work, all the Spatial Graph SIG work, so putting together today's TechCast day, preparing all of that, then Wayne van Sluis will be working on post-processing the video material that comes from he'll be publishing the content on the Analytics and Data website. All of that is volunteer work, right? So it may actually be that things take a while, or maybe things are not 100% as professional as you might expect them. This is all based on volunteer contributions. So from that perspective, do bear with us if things take a little longer. But these are all enthusiasts, right? You can get in touch with them. Everybody's happy to share their experience. Everybody's happy to share best practices, give feedback, help you out when you want to get started, and so forth. So my recommendation really is to join either the LinkedIn group if you're more into sort of conventional social networks, or the Slack workspace. Right. Okay. And I have got a few people asking where is the chat. So I hope that people can actually see the chat. If that is not the, I mean, you should find a chat window among the buttons which you see provided by Zoom.
It appears that Hans, it appears that chat isn't showing up for the attendees. So give me a few minutes and we'll see if we can't get that adjusted. I think when we shut off chat, it completely shut it off. So let me make that adjustment.
Okay, thanks a lot, Carrie. And then I'll be happy to repost things if needed.